From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your morning weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
And good morning and happy Tuesday. It's election day, my friends. Get out and vote. Don't let the weather bother you because guess what? It's not going to bother us throughout the day today. They always say that weather definitely affects voter turnout. And today, not the case one single bit. Beautiful weather is on the way, just like it was yesterday. We were in the low to mid 70s yesterday, and that's really going to be the story as this ridge of high pressure dominates the weather pattern. Big trough of low pressure out to our west. That will usher a cold front into our area as we get into our Wednesday, Thursday, elevating our rain chances. More rain to our west. It's going to stay mostly to our west, but got a nice southerly flow. We'll see some scattered showers as we get into our Wednesday. And again, not a huge rain event here over the next couple of days. So for the day today, if you're heading off to the polls early this morning, quiet and mild, we're in the mid 50s. As we get into the noon hour, we'll be in the upper 70s, and into the afternoon hours and evening, we'll be in the 80s, dropping into the mid 70s as we get closer to the time the polls will close this evening. So again, no excuses, but it will be a little bit on the breezy side, so expect those winds out of the south, anywhere from 10 to 15, 20 miles per hour, gusting to about 20, 25 at times. So it is going to be another breezy day, just like it was yesterday. We start the morning off with some cloud coverage hanging out with us. The clouds should break as we get through the afternoon, but I think like yesterday and the last couple of days, we have that southerly flow. Yesterday, we saw a lot more cloud coverage than I anticipated, but that could be the case again today, although I do think that we'll see just a little bit more sunshine. And we're going to stay rain-free throughout the day today. Into the evening hours we go. If you have ball games or plans tonight, by 7 o'clock, we're at 69 as the polls close, and then get into the upper 60s by 8 o'clock this evening. And this trend's going to continue all the way through the rest of the week. All the way through Friday, we stay elevated and above average by 10 to 15 degrees. A little bit more seasonable weather for the upcoming weekend, but we're talking more cloud coverage and more rain. And then we'll get down closer to those seasonal averages as we get into next Monday. Dew points stay elevated as well. That's a sign that we have more humidity, and it has been a little bit on the humid side, if you will, especially considering the time of the year. But that also is going to keep our morning lows well above average. Average low now is 41 degrees. Well, we'll drop down into the 40s possibly next Tuesday. But in the meantime, we're going to stay well above average. And I think that's going to be the story as we head through the middle and getting into the latter part of November. Now, here's your rain chances. Again, don't concentrate on the percentages. It doesn't tell the whole story, timing, duration, intensity, or rainfall totals. But we will have some elevated rain chances. I think this weekend we'll likely continue to tailor these up as we talk about a tropical system that's heading our way. So before we get there, not much rain through Thursday, not much rain through Saturday, but we'll start to see the rain increasing across the deep south as tropical moisture starts to move on through. We're talking about Tropical Storm Rafael. Tropical storm right now could become a Category 1 hurricane later on tonight and into our Wednesday, hanging strong as a Category 1 into the Gulf of Mexico. So we're going to get some rapid intensification and then should weaken a little bit. Now notice it curves to the west. That's because we got high pressure anchored across the southeastern U.S. A trough, though, across the Great Plains probably is going to help to push this back further to the north as we get into our Saturday, Sunday, Monday timeframe. So watch this. There's a storm system right there. Works its way right over Cuba as a Category 1 into the Gulf of Mexico, curving because of high pressure to our north, and then just kind of stalling out until this trough moves on through, which should help to pick it up and move it northward, at which point we see some tropical moisture moving on through the area. I've had a lot of comments on social media. Okay, not another Helene. We don't need another wallop like that, and we're not going to get anything like that whatsoever, okay? We don't have the rain event leading up to the storm system, and it's a totally different storm system. Does not have the punch that Helene did. But we are going to see elevated rain chances over the next 7 days, and here locally, you could see some good, solid, drought-busting rain, anywhere from a quarter to well over an inch of rain. Can't be ruled out. And again, most of that will come through as we head into the upcoming weekend. So here's your 7-day forecast. We're going to stay elevated with those temperatures, a little bit more seasonable weather into the weekend, thanks to the clouds and the rain that's going to set up shop and move its way on through. That really should be about the extent of it. Don't forget that you can always track your daily forecast weather updates, 1 Minute with Witcher, interactive radar, and also access to the only 24-hour weather channel right here in East Tennessee with the East Tennessee Weather app. It's a great tool to have in your back pocket. All right, we sure hope you have a great day. It's election day, my friends. Get out and vote. Do your civic duties. Your next weather update's coming up at noon.